the Christian faith believe that Jesus is the Son of God. What does your faith believe?
So I would say, even interestingly, even within Christianity over the years there's been different responses and different groups will interpret that differently. Our viewpoint would be the Son of God is a title. It's not a literal son. We take it metaphorically, like you would have the Son of Man. So it would be in the Old Testament it says we're all children of God. So we wouldn't take it in a literal sense. From a Muslim perspective, we wouldn't see any divinity towards Jesus. We revere him as one of the key prophets in Islam, but not as a divine. So in regards to Jesus Christ, in Islam we see Jesus as a prophet, very much a prophet of God. He was sent to the Israelites as the Jewish Messiah. He was sent to reunite the Jewish tribes, but we don't see any divinity or Son of God type element to him. And the Quran is very clear on that there isn't a Trinity. He's not divine. He's a prophet like the other prophets of God. So that's the main area of difference between the Christian viewpoint and the Muslim viewpoint. The Ahmadiyya viewpoint as well is slightly interesting as well. So typically with Muslims, they'll either believe that Jesus ascended or was taken up into heaven before the crucifixion itself, or, as we discussed yesterday, they will believe that someone else was crucified in his place and that person was made to look like Jesus. Or the third viewpoint, the Ahmadiyya viewpoint, and the one that was expressed by our leader, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad, Jesus in India, his book, was that Jesus survived the crucifixion. Interestingly, Jesus talked about the sign of Jonah, that I would show with a one sign, the sign of Jonah. So we believe Jonah was in the belly of the whale for 3 days, 3 nights, alive, and then was emitted alive. Same with Jesus. He was very close to death in a fearful situation. God saved him, and he continued his mission on as well. So we have traditions of Jesus traveling beyond Jerusalem to the east. Pakistan, Kashmir, these areas, as in the modern day, it would mean Persia in those days. We have records of Jesus traveling in those areas, and there's a tomb in Kashmir, which we believe to be the tomb of Christ.